Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I'm sorry it's been almost a week now, maybe past a week since my last upload. I've been busy dealing with real life things, and I just haven't really had the time to upload. I've been recording content, but I haven't had the time to sit down here and voice out whatever I'm saying. So I apologize for that, but I'm just gonna get right into it. It's Tuesday, the 29th of October. It is the first week since the 20th anniversary event started in WoW. How has it been? How have you guys been enjoying it? Personally, I've been having a lot of fun. The Blackrock raid has been great. I enjoy it. I'm very bad. I can survive most fights, but I think it's really cool. I think it's a good way. I don't know. I don't recall if that raid is an original from Vanilla. I don't think it was. I don't remember it. I just remember it being the dungeon, the vanilla dungeon that we have now in retail, and that was like kind of like a dungeon raid dub. I don't know. I didn't play at that time, so either way, it's good. I think it's a really cool new thing that they added, and I've been enjoying doing it. The world bosses are pretty cool. Doomwalker is a classic, and then of course there's Shaw of Anger and the one the I can't the archivist or whatever his name is, the one from Lich King. Those are pretty cool. I actually did the original world bosses today for the quests. I didn't get any recording of it, unfortunately, but I went to go do them, and I died several times to them because they're significantly harder, especially the Nightmare Dragon and Duskwood. Dude, those mushrooms hurt. Korik's Revenge has been fun. Classic Alteric Valley has always been fun. I've been doing it every year since when they brought it out 2-3 years ago now. I actually won one for the first time ever. That since it's been out, I've never won one. I've lost, and I've never stayed long enough to see if winning one. But I finally was able to pull a W for this year, so I mean that's cool. Looking back from my original video, the class armor sets look really good in the game. I'm still not impressed by the Hunter one and the Demon Hunter and the Drakthir one. I guess because I was gonna say that I don't like them because I don't play those classes, but I do play Hunter, and I just think that the Tier 2 set is absolutely a terrible set. If you like it, feel free to explain to me why you like it, and I will read and try to understand your comment. But I just think it's an absolutely terrible set overall. But the one that I feel like I insulted the most, which was the Death Knight set, is actually going to be the first one that I get. And that's because I have a transmog idea for it, and I'm going to switch out some pieces for my Death Knight. So, yeah, eat my words, right? Yeah, I'm going to eat my words, and that's going to be the first one I get. I'm going to get it before the Warrior set. I'm going to get it before the Judgment set. The only ones that I'm really interested in at this point is the Death Knight, the Priest, and the Judgment set. Those are really the only ones I'm really like, I'm going to get them. If I have time and I have extra ones, extra coins, I may get the Warrior set or the Rogue set, maybe even the Warlock set. But the others, I'm not really too impressed with them. They kind of had to come up with a new one for the monks and the demon hunters and the Drakthir because they weren't classes that were around for T2. That Death Knights included. I just think they could have done better. Speaking of, Hollow's End has started, and they got a new patchwork scarecrow set going on, which is pretty cool. All good things. I'm grateful that I don't have to worry about getting the Headless Horseman mount this year because I got it last year, and in the same year, last year, I got the Love Rocket. So I'm pretty much good on those on the holiday mounts, unless they add a new holiday for whatever reason, the new mounts. But you just got to keep going at it. And then they dropped everything down to level 10 now, so you have more chances of getting it with more characters. I'm sure a whole lot more alts have been created based purely off of that, just to level to 10 and get that purple filled pumpkin head and maybe get a chance at the mount. I don't know. So those are all the good things that have been coming out so far this last week. Now let's talk about the controversial stuff The Brutosaur is the biggest one. I don't know what to say about this. I really don't. $90 is insane. Okay, look. This picture I saw on Twitter X perfectly explains and identifies what I'm thinking about this whole Brutosaur thing. I'm gonna put it right here. And kudos, credit to whoever first posted it. It's not mine. That's what I'm saying. I don't feel like going back and looking. So I'm just saying it's not mine. It's someone else's. They made it. But it's perfect. It's everything. And it's like, out of this list, the only thing that has been fixed so far that I've known is the lag. That's it. But the main thing is the bad class tuning. And it's so terrible. It's so bad. And I would say it's inexcusable if I didn't know that Blizzard will find an excuse for anything. And their excuse for a bad buggy patch and bad class tuning and bad lag was to sell the player base a $90 Brutosaur auction house mount, and people went insane. They pulled out their wallets so fast, and it made so much money. And now you got the poor trains going, and it's just it's I don't know. What do you think about it? Did you buy it? I didn't. I'm not gonna give them $90 for a mount. The class tuning is so bad that I can't even get in mythics on my warrior anymore. I can't get in mythic zeros or mythic twos or mythic threes because nobody wants a warrior that's item level 602 because it's just not a high damaging class. So I'm having to resort to leveling other classes to play if I want to advance anywhere in the mythic space. And it's like 14 nerfs, okay, I get it, but there's no other balancing to go there. I just suck now. I'm a sucky casual. I'm a sucky warrior. I'm not even casual warrior anymore. I'm sucky warrior. That's the new name. In other news, Drakthir, they extended the classes that you made available for Drakthir, and so far, I just see more annoying, egotistical people on different classes now. And the only thing they have in common is that they're all Drakthir. I don't know. I don't know if this is the thing that you noticed. Maybe it's just the people I get paired with, but it just seems like every person who plays Drakthir and their ego is being extended into other classes, and that's just great if you ask me. And then they brought out this new little fox Revan thing that's what, $20. And it's just like when people start talking about the issues that the actual game has, instead of fixing them, Blizzard just shuts us up by adding a new store mount or a new store pet. And of course, it's going to be a cute little fox. And of course, it's going to include a back piece that's a backpack with him sleeping in it. I feel like I'm the only one that sees that they don't care to actually fix the game to where it's playable for some people. And by that, I mean a class that's not a rogue or a Drakthir or an elemental shaman, right? Or an affliction warlock. And instead, they just put another auction house mount up. Go crazy. And that'll shut them up for the next week or two. That's exactly what I see this as. And it's hard to not see it as that. I mean, for example, they did maintenance today. And as of today, this screenshot still shows that the Alteric Valley map is still bugged. And it's like it's a map issue. Granted, the game is not as laggy as it was last week. It is more smooth when doing things, but I mean, come on. Like, I don't know. Am I just jaded? I feel like I'm just jaded at this point. By the way, I hope you know, this is just my opinion. I hope you know that the next expansion is not going to be $70. I bet my bottom dollar it's going to be between $80 and $90 because, or heck, it may even be $100. You know why? Because they put a little feeler out there of an auction house mount. They saw just how many, I'm sure millions of people pulled out their wallet so quick. They dropped that cash so fast. and I'd bet my bottom dollar that they're going to be charging maximum $100 for the next expansion. I would not doubt it. I would not put them past that. And at that point, another $10 for a whole expansion is not that bad.